Okay, Satish, welcome back. So, Satish, now I will be adding my feedback about your today's performance. But before that, I want to know your feedback. How did you feel about your performance? How did you felt about your performance actually?
As ma'am, I think I'm not an active speaker of English. So
Okay.
I sometime I feel very rushy in the moment. When you throw a question, I just like to rush in the question that I feel about myself. I think that I don't feel more calm. Like in the tone you were asking question, like it feels so calm, but I was like in the position to giving answer so quick. I felt that. And as I said, I'm not an active speaker, English speaker, though I can write English in a little bit good manner than my speaking skills. So that's the only. And I think I have prepared my answers, so my answers, I think, are quite not on a bad part. I think they are quite average or more than average. So yeah. So
Okay.
my only two observations, and which I'm working on, are the first is my speaking ability. Maybe the first they told me on first interview that I fumble and I lack of confidence. I don't know. Like I am super confident while talking, but my I don't think that what you feel about, and it's up to you. Whatever
So, how
suggestion
much
you
would
give,
you
I
rate
will respect.
yourself? How much
Out of
you
10,
would rate yourself out of 10?
out of 10, I would definitely give me 8, myself 8.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So, Satish, now I'm going to add my feedback, what I felt about your today's performance. But just a quick disclaimer here that in no way I'm trying to demean you or demotivate you.
No,
I'm not
no,
here
no.
to judge you. I'm not here to do, any
I
kind
would
of
like.
harsh. Yeah. So I'm here
No,
to assess
actually, ma'am.
you.
Actually, I want to say one thing. You can
Yeah.
judge me. Of course, you are here to judge me, and I would like. I would. I would happily accept it. But don't try to sugarcoat anything. I would
No, no.
like if you
I'm
go
just here to
ruthless.
assess
Yeah.
you where I can tell
Yeah.
your flaws and I can ask
Yes.
you
Yes.
to improve them.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, yeah. So, firstly, starting with the intro part. So, whenever you start okay, before the intro part, let me tell you something. See, I can see a lot of passion in you. I can see a lot of dedication in you. That is a good part. Okay. But the thing is that you look really tensed, extremely tensed. Okay.
Okay.
And also, as you said, that you were rushing a lot. You have
Yeah.
a good stock of words, English word, that I observed, but you are not able to synchronize it in a better way. You are fumbling a lot. You are trying to speak a lot of thing in a short time, a short span. That's why you are ending up fumbling. So avoid that. Whenever you are going for an interview, whenever you are talking to an interviewer, just make sure that you are as calm as the interviewer is. Okay. There should be
Okay.
a decent amount of smile on your face. You should be calm. You should be composed. And don't think that whatever questions the interviewer is throwing on you, you have to answer them quickly. No, you can take your time and you can answer them. It's not that I'm saying that if he is asking you question now, then you will give the answer 2 minutes later. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if he is asking you any question, then you should also give the answer, but in a calm way, in a more calm way. You don't have to rush. Keep gaps in between two words. You are speaking and then again you're trying to add the another line, again you're trying to add the another line, so that will make you go fumble. So if you keep the patience and calmness, so that time what will happen, the words will come out from your mouth in an organized manner, more organized manner. See the way I am speaking, I am trying
Yeah.
to speak so calmly, and
Like,
yet the voice
yeah,
is,
each word.
yeah, and the voice is also clear, the pitch is also clear. So you should be like this. I know you can do a lot more better, you have the potential to do that. Just overcome these things. Okay. Just don't
Yes.
think that he is the interviewer or she is the interviewer and she is going to judge me today and she is the only one who will decide my destiny. No, if you will think like that and if you go with that pressure during the interview, then you will end up fumbling. You just think that I am going to have a session with my friend, with any of my family member, and I am going to put forward my thought. Whenever I talk to my friend, they ask me certain things. I reply to them. That time I don't fumble. That time I don't get scared. Then why should I get scared now? Here also, he is also another individual. I'm also an individual. It's just that he has been assigned under certain post, so he is going to take my interview, right? So why should I fumble? Why should I get nervous by looking at the interviewer? I will put my best. I will show the best side of mine. Okay, I will not give him the scope to judge me anyhow. So if you keep this kind of confidence in your head, you will
Mm.
surely crack the interview. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Now, talking about the introduction part, when you started, so first of all you have
Okay,
to greet the
ma'am,
interviewer.
I want to ask because when you will go in details, so that that part I don't want to intervene. Like, was I looking scared?
You were nervous
Yeah.
starting.
So previously also the the interviewee, they gave me the same feedback that I was looking scared, and but I'm not scared, but it's kind of I don't know that it has been 1 week. If I like right now I can speak to you like very calm and in any manner, but at that time, like, you just have to, like, in a discussion I can speak calmly, okay, in a discussion, but when you throwing a question, so I automatically get excited and like to give the answer and to give
Yeah, yeah,
everything I
I
have.
can understand. Yeah.
So
But don't do
how
that.
to
That
deal with
is
it?
what you have to, yeah, that is what you have to work. You do one thing. Now you know that how this interview goes on. Now you have an overall idea. You have given the mock interview here, and then once you have given the interview there also. So you have an overall view. So you do one thing, you practice with your family member. You make one of your family member as an interviewer and tell them to ask question to you and practice with them. The more you practice, the more grip you will have. Also you can speak in front of the mirror. You can talk to yourself in front of the mirror. Do this rehearsal every day. It will help you a lot. And also the mindset, you have to change your mindset. Don't think that you're going for the interview, because see, our brain is the master control of our body. Whatever input we put over here, our body, we react in the same way. So give the input that I'm not going for an interview, I'm just going to showcase my opinion to a person. That's all. Then see,
Okay.
you will not fumble.
Okay. So
Yeah.
like I have to just keep calm. I mean, what my natural speed is this, what I'm talking, what whenever I
You have
speak,
to
but
go a little slow.
slow
You have
down,
to go a little
slow down.
slow and don't
Okay.
fumble. Whenever you are speaking one sentence, after giving that answer, you are fumbling again. You are starting with another sentence. So avoid that fumbleness. Avoid that.
Okay.
Okay. Give one
Yeah,
sentence and then yeah.
I don't I don't have that thing that in my mind that when to first of all I want to tell you that I am from a government inter college, so my background is not that much of English, whether I have
It's okay.
like
It's okay. There are
done BTech.
candidates who are
So
not. Okay. Say.
but I want to say that that thing when you know that at which word we have to put pressure, and we know that where to stop, so we talk like that, that I
That comes
already
with
know that.
practice.
Yeah. So how? Okay, so that's comes with practice. So but
Practice. You can
any the
practice at home.
tips? Okay.
Yeah, the only tip is that practice at home. Try to be calm, try to be composed, try to speak in a way as if you're not in hurry. You are just trying to put forward
Yeah.
your thought in a better
I would
way.
try.
Okay.
I would try to listen the news channels. Will that help? The
Yeah,
debates and
definitely. Yeah, you try to see that, watch more content in English, like be it in you on YouTube, be it on TV,
yeah.
any
Okay.
news
Okay.
channel in
I got.
general,
I
anything,
got it.
and read a lot of newspaper as well. So do these things, it will help you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
because see, there is no shortcut to anything. The only shortcut is we ourselves. The more we put input, the more output we get. Okay. So nobody
And
can teach you anything.
these things are not like you giving me some suggestion and quickly I am applying them
No,
and
no,
tomorrow
no.
I
It
am
doesn't
just
comes
perfect, right?
overnight.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
Okay.
comes overnight.
So
It doesn't
I
come.
have to invest, my time.
Time. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
we are learning every day, right? We are learning every day, we are growing every day. Even if I talk about myself, if I will say that I'm 100% correct all the time, or if I'm 100% fluent all the time,
Mm.
it's not like that. We all are human being, we make mistake, we commit mistakes, and then we overcome it, right? Even the interviewer who will come for the final round of interview, she or he might not be that fluent. It's just that they have been given certain set of questions, so they are asking you in a more fluent way. But if you go in discussion with them, they themselves will take pauses in between, they themselves
Okay.
will fumble. So that is the real
Okay.
scenario
I got.
actually.
So it's
Yeah,
more of like you have practiced it a lot.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you know already that where I have to stop and
yeah.
at which word I have to give focus
And
in stress.
I also know if I'm fumbling somewhere, then how I can overcome it, how I can
Oh,
rescue from that situation by taking it into another another direction. I know that
okay.
that has come with
So teach
practice.
me fast.
That comes with practice, I told you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So moving to the
Okay.
real interview, the introduction part, and also Satish, I felt that you were trying to tell a lot of fancy words. Don't do that, because if you
Okay.
try to tell a lot of fancy word in your intro part, like a lot of things you might have learned from internet or Google, a lot of things what
Okay.
you
Okay. I
search.
will give an example. Like driven,
Yeah,
conscientious,
yeah,
and
yeah,
frugal, and all
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I
So
thought
these
it would
things,
create a good good impression.
no, I'm telling you what.
Okay.
Did you tell all these words during the first interview?
Not at all.
No, no. I'm saying what. See, if you're comfortable
Yeah.
in using these words, you can go ahead and use. But the way you were telling these words to me, it was clearly visible and clearly understandable that you have mugged up this word. That's why I'm telling you to
Okay.
avoid.
Okay. Okay. So this is the
Okay.
trick that they shouldn't look like that I have mugged
No.
up.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
it should be with the flow. Okay, so try to, whenever you are giving your introduction, you missed few things, like you didn't added your skills, you didn't added your achievement, you didn't added your interest, your hobbies. These things you should add in your intro. Otherwise, your intro will be incomplete.
Okay. So I thought that you are going to ask these in questions
No,
that
no,
what are
no,
your
no,
skills,
no,
what are
no,
your
no,
hobbies and
no,
like.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no, not at all. You have to add
That's
in your
why I
intro.
didn't mention.
See, I am giving you an overall
Okay.
view of how you can introduce yourself. First,
Yes, ma'am.
name, age, qualification, the place you belong to, work experience, hobbies, interest, achievement, skills. Conclude. That's all. 10 points.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think I concluded it when I said why you should hire me. I gave it
No,
in
no,
intro.
that's what I'm going to
No.
tell you. Don't tell why should they hire you. This should be when they ask you why should I hire you. Or if even if
Oh.
they are not asking you why should we hire you, don't have to add this. See, you don't have to make them feel that they should hire you. You should make them feel by your gesture, by the way you are answering the question.
Okay.
You should make them feel like that. You are not going to tell them in directly, right? So don't add
Okay.
this intro part. I was trying to tell you that only. Don't add in
Okay.
your intro part. Tell your name,
Okay.
your age, the place you belong to, or also what skills you're having. Maybe you are
So
good at singing. Maybe you
so
are good at playing in any.
everything
Yeah.
everything which are in my resume, I would give it in my tell me about yourself question,
Even if
right?
something is not there in a resume, like your achievements, maybe during your school time or college time you have achieved something, right? Maybe you
Okay.
had participated in some competition and you have won medal and awards for
Mm.
the same, so you can add in your achievement. And when you are done
Okay.
with all the things, you can conclude by saying thank you so much, sir or ma'am, for patiently listening to me. That's all.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a good suggestion. Thank
Okay.
you for this.
Yeah, now moving to the general questions. When they are asking you, are you aware of your job role? So there you have to say, yes, ma'am, I'm totally aware of the job role. I will be working as a bridge between the parent and the company. I will be the first point of contact through which the parent can contact to the byju's. Whatever queries they are having, I will have to solve them at the earliest. And also, I have to guide the student in a proper way. I will be the mentor and the guide for the student. Whatever queries they are facing, be it related to the studies, be it related to the a technical issue in a tablet or any features that is being added to the tablet, I will have to make them aware of these things. Also, if the parent is facing any kind of issue, be it financial or anything, I should give the best possible solution to the parent as a triple S
Hello.
mentor at byju's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So this will be the description. Also, I will have to monitor the dashboard of the student. If any features is being added to the dashboard or to the tablet, I should tell that parent about the new features as well. So overall development of the child, I have to look for. Also, as a name only suggests, student success specialist. That means I will be the reason for the student success. If I will guide them in a proper way, then they will be successful at byju's. Okay.
Okay. So its starting was that I am a bridge between student and by
No,
youth.
first you have to say that this is a mentor job role. This is a mentor and a guide job role where I will be acting as a bridge between the parent body and the byju's, between the customer and the byju's.
Okay. 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 I
Okay.
got it. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Now, when I ask you any three things which you want to change in the field of education,
Uh,
so
okay.
you
Okay.
can
Okay.
keep it
Sorry.
short.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am, to interrupt. Like, but did you ask me this question that what are the job roles? Do you aware? Are you aware about it? I don't think you asked it.
Yeah, I asked you as a triple S what you will have to do at byju's. You told me.
No, you asked me. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I already forgot that. Okay.
Okay. Because you are in a rush. You are actually in a rush. You just
Okay.
want to end
Yeah.
up anyhow and want to get the job. Don't be in a rush and don't be
Oh,
so
yes.
desperate about the job. If it is in your
Okay.
destiny, it will come in your way. Okay, don't chase anything in life.
Okay.
Now, what are the changes that you want to see in the field of education? There you can keep it very short. You can say that I want the education system of India to be more economical, as nowadays the prices are increasing a lot, and parents are not able to
Okay.
afford the private schools fees. Also, I want quality education. The education should be quality, like it should be qualitative, not quantitative. More
Okay.
theoretical, more practical classes should be given to the student. Also, there shouldn't be any partiality in the educational field. Everyone should be given the same provision, so there should be equality in education. So these things
Okay.
you should keep in mind, because if you go on explaining things more, you will end up fumbling. So it's better you keep your answers simple, short, and to the point. You don't have to go inside any answer and tell that to the interviewer in description, because that way you will end up fumbling, because you're trying to give a lot of things at one go, so you will end up messing. So it's better to keep it simple, short, and specific. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now I'm moving on to the scenario based question. Also, when I asked you what is e-learning, you said it is internet learning. So you can say it is electronic learning. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Where we teach the
Electronic learning.
student,
Yeah.
or we conduct the classes with the use of electronic gadget. Okay. Now I'm coming to the scenario based question. The first scenario which I gave you, eyesight, the child is having eyesight problem. In that case, you also, when I was giving you scenario based question, you didn't greeted the parent at any question. Firstly, you will
Oh.
say that I will greet the parents, I will greet the parents, I will ask the parent how he is doing, how the child is doing, and also, are they safe in this pandemic situation? Is everything all right at their end? So first I will greet the customer, and then I will listen to their queries patiently. Now, after that, after greeting the customer, I will ask the customer what their queries are and what they want from me. I will listen to their queries and I will come up with the best solutions. And now, after saying this, you have to explain the solution. You are just telling me, I will try to convince, I will try to reassure, but you are not telling me the
Yeah.
points which you will do.
Yeah.
So,
That
so
actually I
see, I
felt
was
also.
trying to, yeah, I was trying to, ask you more cross questions from.
It's muted.
Give me a second, huh? Give me. Yeah. Sorry for the
Yeah.
interruption. So when I was telling you, when I was asking you why you are, what strategy will you apply, then you are telling me the correct answer. But beforehand, you were not telling me the correct answer. You were just telling me, I will try to convince, I will try to do that. No, you have to give me the right point. What step will you follow to convince the parent? So in this case, you will say that I will tell the parent, no, sir, this might not be the case of, why your child is having poor eyesight or any problem in the eye. There must be some other questions, other issues, sir. So sir, let me ask you something. Does your child uses a lot of phones, and does he watches a lot of cartoons? So automatically the parent will say yes, because in today's time all the kids, they are using phones a lot. So you will say, so
Okay.
sir, that might be the case, because sir, our tablet is designed in such a way that it has blue light protection technology, and it is designed in
Oh,
such a way that the eyesight will not get harmed. Also sir, as you said that he can watch in dark mode,
mm,
that mode on, so you can add that also. Sir, our classes is of only 45 minutes, sir. So do you think so, sir, in that 45 minute his eyesight will get harmed? No sir, this is not the case. The case is that your
uh,
child is using lots of phone and tvs, so that is the case. And also sir, your child is doing great at byju's. So don't make the reason of your child, so that your child doesn't want to study at Byju's and he has to leave Byju's. Don't give him that reason, sir. We have observed, we have monitored his progress, and the academic specialist of your child has also informed me regarding his performance. And according to him, your child is performing really great at Byju's. He is solving, so many questions. He is using the quizo mode as well. There he is solving international level quizzes. Then, the knowledge graph which is present in our tab also shows the growth of your child's knowledge. So, sir, if you terminate the subscription here, your child will suffer a huge loss in his studies. So, don't do that. Don't let your child suffer. So, tell all these points. Tell the parent that the child is doing extremely well, and you can see a lot of difference in his performance after he has joined Byju's. So, if you tell the parent all these things now, so he will get convinced, because all parent after all want their child to study well and score good. So try to make these points when you are answering this. Also, even after saying all these things, if the parent is not getting convinced, you say, okay sir, then we do have offline mode also. We have Byju's learning center at several places, so you can put your child there as well. So
okay.
this one will be the last option. Okay, Satish, don't give this option in the
Okay,
beginning.
okay,
First you negotiate.
okay.
First you negotiate. You give all the possible answers to the
Mm,
interviewer, and after that you tell the interviewer. If even after saying all these things, the parent is not, convinced, then I will give
convinced.
him the option of BLC, Byju's Learning Center, that has opened at several parts, at several places where the child can go and acquire the learning offline. Okay,
Okay. So this was into the to the answer of the weak
eyesight.
eyesight
Yeah.
problems. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
this could be the answer of weak eyesight problem. Also, this could be the answer when the scenario will be like, suppose there is a child at Byju's and he's facing some financial issues,
Performance.
and the
Oh,
yeah, he's facing some financial issues and the parent is not able to afford the expenses at Byju's. So there also you can
mm,
say, I will try to make the parent convinced that don't do, sir, just because of few money, sir, don't do like that, because your child is doing extremely well and all. I have spoken to
mm,
the academic specialist as well. We can see a lot of growth
mm.
in your child's knowledge as well. So try to give these answers. And when they
Okay,
are facing any financial issue, you can come up with solutions, like you can break the installment amount in some more subparts, or you can provide some scholarship, that you can say that I will talk to my seniors and I will provide some kind of scholarship to the
okay,
child as he is doing really great at Byju's. So try to add these points. Okay.
okay, okay.
Also, how will you handle rude customer? At that time you have to say, so ma'am, firstly I would want to know the reason behind why he's so rude, because people cannot go rude just like that. There must be some or the other reason why he is rude. So firstly I will
Mm,
greet the customer. I will try to ask him what problem he has faced from the Baidu side, and what has happened that he is so angry. So I will try to find the root cause. After knowing the root cause, I will give him assurance that, sir, maybe you had talked with some other mentors at byju. This is the first time I'm talking to you. So this won't be repeated again. It is my assurance, sir. And suppose the customer is saying that my tablet was not working and no mentor has contacted with me and my child couldn't study for a few weeks. You people are just worthless. You people just, you don't take care of your customers. So that time you will say, sorry for that, sir, this thing doesn't happen generally, but since it has happened with you, I will make sure that this is not going to happen in future, and whatever losses your child has faced in all these years, in all these weeks, since his tablet was not working, so I will assure that we are providing extra classes to your child. We are giving that proper doubt solving classes to your child. We will also provide two teacher learning advantage to your child, so that whatever losses he has suffered in terms of studies, we will try to repay that. So Satish, once you are, you know making that commitment that you will repay the losses with the parent or the child has suffered, the parent will get convinced. Okay,
So,
so
but
try to.
is it in the interest of the employer? Can I say it like we will repay you if we will repay you if you don't see results?
Sorry.
I said, is it in the interest of employer that
What?
if the child do not perform, so we do a refund?
Refund.
Yeah, you
See,
just
there's a
said.
15 there's a 15 days refund policy that the customer who has taken Byju's, he will use the Byju's app or the product for 15 days, and if he's not liking, he can get the refund back. But after
It's a
15 days, there is no refund.
it's a trial period. I'm just
Yeah.
asking that you told me that if your child do not perform well, uh, I will give you a refund or I will repay you.
Repay means no. Repay means not in terms of money. Repay means that see, I said that the parent was facing some technical issues in the tablet and the child couldn't study from the tablet for few weeks. Okay, and because his
Okay.
exams are going on and he wanted to study from the tablet, he wanted to learn the concept from the tablet. But since the tablet was not working, so he was not able to study. So that loss he has suffered. So you will assure the parent that I will repay the losses which he has faced by arranging extra classes, by
Okay.
arranging doubt solving classes,
Okay.
by arranging
Okay. Okay.
two teacher
Okay.
learning advantages. Okay, you
Okay.
will
Okay.
not
Okay.
repay in terms of money.
Okay. That's why I
Yeah.
was like skeptical.
So I have covered all the scenario based question. Now if you have any query, you can ask me, or I shall end the
Yes.
meeting. Yeah.
No, not that soon. Like first, I want to ask
Yeah.
that that question is remain unanswered. That if a child is not performing well, and the parents are saying that
Yeah, the answer
I
which you
don't want
gave,
your product.
yeah, the answer which you gave was correct, but the correct answer you gave towards the end, not in the beginning. Towards the end, you said na that I will speak to the I will speak to the child. I will know his concern, what problem he's facing, that he is not able to perform better at Byju's. So I will know his concern, and whatever concern he tells me, I will try to arrange the same thing for him. If he's saying, sir, I cannot get the concept, that's why I'm able to perform really bad at Byju's, so in that case, I will try to arrange more classes for him, more concept clearing classes for him, and I will try to make the studies more interesting in the form of videos, in the form of animation, so that the child's interest, he gets interested. And I will ask the parent to give one month, and I will assure the parent, sir, you have waited for 3 4 months, and your child was under some other mentor, but this time I
Okay,
am
okay,
going to take up this case in my hand, and I'm assuring you that after 1 month you will see a great difference in your child. So like that, I will assure the parent and I will work on it. That's all.
okay.
Okay. And the questions which I asked you towards the ending, why should we hire you and all, there you can relate your skills, that I love to connect with people, I love to guide people, I love to show them direction, I'm a better doubt solver and all. Then you can add these things for the reason, and then it's okay. And bond and all, you said okay, salary was also okay, whatever answer you gave was satisfactory. So I think if you follow my points, I think in the next time you will attempt the interview, and I think you can crack the interview. Just follow my tips. I hope you can crack the interview in future. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to ask that whenever you were asking me the scenario based questions, you were these questions were formulated in such a way that what will you do if a parent asks you this? Okay, so what should I do immediately? That I should role play it immediately, like good morning, ma'am, or good morning, sir, or
Yeah,
or I should
yeah.
just give you answer like what I already gave you, that I would
See, you
do
can
this,
do
I would
in
do this.
either way. You can give either way. You can role play also that, okay, ma'am, I'm going to, answer to that. So like that, you will start. Okay,
Mm.
good afternoon, sir. So may I know your
Okay,
queries? So you can start like that. But I think it's better if you don't role play and just say that firstly, I will greet the customer. I will know his
okay,
concern. I will try to
so
find out the
it's
reason why
it's a
he's
good idea
angry.
to just give my answer to the
Yeah,
interviewer.
because role playing might not be a good option. Suppose the interviewer is not asking you any cross question. Okay, so you
Mm,
will just simply go on saying plain and plain and plain, and you will lose your interest. So it's better not to role play. You can just tell indirectly in a passive way. Okay.
okay. What about smile? The whole time I couldn't smile. That was in my mind that I should smile in between, but man, in this situation I couldn't smile. Like
Yeah, you
how,
have to confident. You have to be confident. You have to treat the
where
interviewer as your friend, and then you can automatically
where
smile. Okay.
I'm asking you that where to give my smile. Like I can't smile all the time or in a situation which is not
Wherever you
appropriate.
feel, suppose you are introducing yourself, so you should start with a smile, and then when you're ending you can say thank you so much, sir or ma'am, for patiently listening to me. That's
So
all.
I don't want to look funny because I generally I am not much experienced as you are. So that's why I like how to just sitting and like good morning, ma'am. Like isn't
Yeah,
it
you
gonna be
have to
funny?
see sometimes we
Yeah.
have to role play something, sometimes we have to do some dummy things
Okay.
just for the situation, so you have to do that. Or if you're not comfortable in smiling, just make it simple and don't smile, don't get nervous
Okay.
also, just be simple. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Satish, I'm done with the interview. I'm done with the
So
feedback.